So this is kind of strange to me, but I was watching a parody video from a young lady. She's not in this sector of YouTube, but she was talking about this article called "When YouTube Red Pills the Love of Your Life," and she was saying that in parts of Europe, there are women who believe that their relationships are falling apart because their boyfriends are looking at red pill content on YouTube. And this is just fascinating to me that people are actually making life decisions off of what they see on YouTube. Maybe the relationships already had issues or whatever, but this particular article is talking about one couple. They're using the names Sarah and Craig, not their real names, to basically say how the relationship fell apart, according to the woman, once her boyfriend started watching all this red pill content. And there are actually online forums, such as one called the Student Room, where users post stories about how their boyfriend's views on certain things changed after they started watching red pill content. And this particular article is kind of talking about how in Europe there's possibly a link between that type of content on YouTube and certain other kind of fringe movements. I don't really think that's the case here in the US, particularly for the non-white guys in these spaces. But it's interesting to me that people will actually look at social media and make life decisions off of it. I mean, this whole part of the article is talking about how she basically, over a period of time, watched her boyfriend change all over YouTube content. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that's probably a guy you don't really want to be with anyway, if he's that easily influenced by what other people say. Especially because, look, I think with any form of media, right, whether it's TV, newspaper, magazine, online, whatever, I think people who make content, and particularly people who are on monetized platforms, they are making content that's going to drive the audience to them, right? So I don't view it as something that people should make real life decisions on. But it's pretty interesting. So this may explain why the mainstream media has been paying so much attention to these spaces, because you have women out here who really believe that their relationships are falling apart because of what their guys are watching on YouTube. But like I said, if you're dealing with a guy who's that easily influenced by someone else's opinion, then it's probably doing you a favor by leaving you alone. All right.